Okay. All right. Well, the walk isn't going so well, but there's a lot of good things happening here, and that's some fairly complicated stuff to do. So, what I would suggest is maybe you just cut out this beginning part because it's looking very odd, um, and just focus on this end part, which is much better anyway. Right. Wow. So you've made this actually much more difficult on yourself than it needed to be because I'm gonna delete the animation off of here just to show you what I mean, and then so shift select the chest and then hit P, and now see it just moves with him, and then when you want to take it off, so let's say I think you're going to have to get more accurate obviously with the positioning of this. Ooh, it's really intersecting the body. I think you could be a lot more accurate with your straps and stuff because that was I just parented it at start position. I didn't move it at all, and that's how you had it. So you're going to want to build this in such a way that it actually wraps over his. Or I don't really get how it's attaching to him, to be honest. But anyway, oh, so it's not going over his arms. Anyway, um, but certainly the hand should actually grab it when it grabs it. But then, so let's do that. Um, Probably be easier in IK mode, but oops, wrong one. Not an easy maneuver here to reach. Anyway, sort of take your time getting this right. But the point is, let's see what that looks like now. And then what I might do is kind of just take this and this, and middle mouse click here, set a keyframe just to kind of, oops, that didn't work. Let's try that again. This one and this one. Make sure there's a keyframe there, middle mouse click here, keyframe there. Okay, there we go. And then, so it just holds there for a moment. And then duplicate this, parent the duplicate, child parent, select the parent P, and parent that to the hand. Ooh, why is that invisible? Weird. I don't know, something to do with the material. So you've got two now, right? You've got the one that's on his back, and then you've got this one. And then the trick is you animate the visibility. So on this frame, the visibility is off, and keyframe that, and then on the very next frame, it's on. Okay, and then you just do the opposite with the other one. So it was 170, was it? So here it's on, and the very next frame it's off. So now, you can't tell, but it's doing and it just looks like he takes it off. And if you have to, and you'll want to swap it yet again when he, you know, puts it on his hand. So that's a good sort of tricky way to do this without having to animate the hell out of it and drive yourself crazy. This is not good. This is where you have both feet moving at the same time. They should be locked down. So, like if he's twisting, for example, this foot needs to stay still while that one moves. So if he's going to pivot, and it's a bit of a long pivot too, by the way. But let's just say, I'm just going to middle mouse click here just for an example. Set a keyframe. So that foot's moving. So you can't, it's kind of weird to twist both feet at the same time. I guess I'll go further, middle mouse click here. And then if you want to pivot the other one, then you need to hold this one here. So I'll set a keyframe here, middle mouse click, and then hold that one. Well, and then after that, obviously, they're both pivoting. But see, if you move one at a time, and usually when you're moving a foot, you lift it up a little bit too. And I think just generally, just really get into all your poses, adjusting the neck, the head, the spine, the root. Those are the most important ones. And then use the visibility trick thing to swap the shield out and get it to move with the appropriate parts of the character. But you've made it really hard on yourself by just trying to animate the shield when the parenting does all the work, and then the visibility swap switches from one to the other.